Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and I'm going to try and get as many of these done for the moment as I can, because I, finished recording for the day. I was able to get, how many done? 6 episodes for Attack on Titan, the 2 episodes left for My Hero Academia, finished Oran, which was 2 episodes, and an episode of Inuyasha. I didn't get as much done as I wanted, but I still got plenty done. And actually, what I had planned on recording for today was a lot more than what I had gotten done, so I don't know how I would have... What am I saying? If I had not stopped and eaten lunch and everything and left the house and all that, and stopped and eaten dinner, I probably would have gotten a lot more done. I probably would have gotten all this done, but oh well. Some of the shows will have to wait. Anyway, this is going to be my review for Prison School, episode 7. Wait. No, episode 6, sorry. 6. It's the episode. Okay. My mom said apparently that this will tighten my skin, so it's not like hanging down, because that looks very fat. So yeah, I need to start exercising more. I will try and do more like that, so that means less recordings. But in the long run, I think it'll be better anyway. Anyway, this episode, they're trying to get the guys expelled, and thus they come up with the plan to use Shingo as a bit of a mole on the inside, and they're enticing him, with dessert and nice food and stuff. And, Andre ends up knocking over Joe's ant farm by accident, and Joe flips out and attacks him, threatening to kill him and all that stuff, and I'm like, wow, you have an obsession over ants, man. And the others have to hold him back, and later on, Andre apologizes to Joe, and Joe tells him, it's okay. And Shingo lets the vice president know this, and they decide to use that to their advantage. While they're outside, having a good time for a bit, Shingo's talking with the vice president, and both the president and Hana are also out as well, watching them, and that's not normal, apparently. And before they know it, one of the crows, it looks like it's attacking the ants and, killing them, at least according to what Joe is saying. Joe tries to go after the crow and ends up knocking the vice president aside, trying to save the ants, and getting mad because, he thinks that the ants are dead. And he's got names for all the ants as well, and I'm like, how can you tell them apart? I don't know. Anyway, he gets, really, really upset to the point where he, snaps and tries to attack the vice president because it was her crows. Thankfully, Kiyoshi realizes what's going on, and that it's not a good idea, so he jumps in and he had grabbed a stick that was sharpened and tried to attack her with it, but Kiyoshi stepped in and took the hit. Right in the butt again. I'm like, good God, man, you in your butt. Poor guy. And Kyoshi tells them, oh, don't worry, it didn't hurt me at all. And they're asking, why, what happened to all the blood? And they're like, the hemorrhoids. And then they flash back to an earlier episode showing the hemorrhoid thing. And Hana, actually Joe offered, or actually it was, Gakudo offered to take Kyoshi to the nurse. And Joe was tossed in solitary confinement because of this, because he had intentionally was planning on attacking the vice president even without the stick. And they actually played it off like the stick was, he had fallen on the stick, that Joe didn't have it at all, trying to help him out. And Hana tells him, no, I'm taking you to the nurse. And like, oh no. So she takes him to the nurse and gives him what he needs to, fix himself. And she waits behind the curtain. She ends up opening the curtain a little too soon. And, he's still trying to fix himself. And she gets a stupid idea in her head about making him pee in that container so she could watch him pee, and then she wants to pee on him. Because, he did the same thing to her, and I'm like, the only reason he peed on her in the first place is because you had to be so freaking persistent and idiotic to do this in the first place, that you ended up getting peed on in the process. That was not his fault. That was you. That was all on you. And the whole watching her pee thing was an entire accident. He didn't mean to do that. It was just, you know, her coming into the wrong place at the wrong time, and well, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. So all that was essentially an accident and entirely her fault. But no, she's freaking insistent on this, and before this whole thing could, you know, escalate further, Chio walks in the room, and they have to hide under the bed, both of them uncovered from the waist down, because she had planned on, you know, reversing it. She was going to pee on him first, because, you know, he was being stubborn and not wanting her to watch him, not wanting to, you know, pee in the thing. And, being so close to a girl, even if it's Hana, who would kill him, and that, it made his little member stand at attention. And, like I said, they were this close to each other, essentially. So, his little member ended up, when it stood at attention, it brushed against her, and I think she kind of, blocked it from memory or something, because she ended up passing out and not remembering what happened, because when that happened, I figured she was just gonna, first chance she got, she was gonna kill him, or castrate him. But no, she acted like nothing happened, so I figured that her mind repressed the memory. Because, like I said, after Chio left the room, he automatically apologized, very profusely saying he couldn't control it, and you can't really control that sort of thing. But she acted like nothing happened, so, yeah. Anyway, Joe actually finds out that the ants are fine. They had managed to get them all back in the container. And apparently the crow was anting, and it's a natural thing that the crows and ants do. But I think that, the vice president was taking advantage of that little thing about nature to mess with Joe and make it seem like it was killing the ants, so he would get mad and attack somebody just so they have another mark and they have a closer chance of expelling the boys. Anyway, if I missed anything important, please let me know, but yeah, it's not good right now for the boys. Anyway, yeah, things are also good between Joe and Kiyoshi now, so that's good. Because, you know, Kiyoshi had his back and tried to defend him despite what he had done before, so yeah, they're good now. Anyway, I'll get to work on all this and I'll see y'all next time.